Hello dear students, I'm Zinnah, a chemistry teacher. Welcome you to the class today. Our today's topic is calculation of moles. I got many students facing trouble in calculations involving moles. Our objectives of today's class is make the chemistry calculations easier for them. I get many students face trouble in calculating moles because they memorize formula, and when they go for applying them, they forget them and they feel them nuisance. In this alternative method, we're gonna avoid the formulas of moles. Okay, so no formula, no nuisance. So you feel relaxed when you go for calculating moles. But before this class, you must have the basic concepts of moles, molar mass and molar volume. And for this regard, please watch our previous videos regarding mole, molar mass and molar volume. We all are familiar with amount of substances. What does the amount mean? Amount could have been in different scales. Okay, we all know amount could be in mass. Suppose this could be 2 gram of something, or volume, especially when you consider the volume of gas. And amount could also be in number. We say number of molecules. Our today's class is divided into 3 parts. In the first part, you will learn how to calculate mole from mass, volume or number of particles. In the second part of our class, we'll get how to convert this mole into mass, volume or number. And finally, in the last part of our class, we'll have the interconversion. In our class today, we'll deal with only pure substances. That means mass of pure substance could be 2 gram of nitrogen. This means only nitrogen. Here, volume, only volume of certain gas, okay, nothing mixed with this gas. And number means number of certain particles. Okay, this all are pure substances. So that means today we are not going to calculate involving any mixer or solutions. Our class today is with the help of PowerPoint animation. So let's start watching PowerPoint animation with my personal voice. Let's start with mass of a substance that we want to convert into respective mole. So what do? We just divide this mass with molar mass of the substance and we get mole. Similarly, when you have volume of a gas and still we want to convert this into mole, so we divide this with molar volume of the gas, we get mole. Finally, if we have number of molecules of certain substance and convert this into respective mole, what do? We divide this with Avogadro number. So basically we are doing the same thing in these 3 ways, 3 systems we convert into mole. We are doing the same thing, that is division. We are dividing, and we are dividing with homogeneous thing. When this is mass, we are dividing with molar mass. Okay, when you have volume, we are dividing with molar volume of gas. When you have number of molecules, we are dividing with Avogadro number. Okay, in all 3 ways, number 1, we are dividing to calculate mole. Another, we are dividing with homogeneous thing. Okay, why you divide? Actually, mole is a big unit. So when you convert other amount, mass, number or volume into mole, the numerical value of mole will be smaller because that is big unit. That when you convert gram, kg or something into ton, ton is a big unit. The ton numerical value gets smaller. Similarly, mole gets smaller when you convert other units into mole. So let's start with an example. Start with mass of a substance, and to be converted into mole, we do divide mass with respective molar mass. Say an example, 2 gram calcium carbonate. Start with 2 gram calcium carbonate and we want to convert this into mole. What do we do here? 2 gram divided by 100 gram, which is molar mass of calcium carbonate. I mean mass of 1 mole calcium carbonate. So what do we get? 0.02 mole. And when you convert volume of a gas into respective mole, so what you're going to do, divide this volume with molar volume of the gas. So it's still homogeneous thing we're dividing with. Example, 200 cm cube of nitrogen gas and divide 200 cm cube with 24,000 cm cube, then we get mole. And 24,000 cm cube is the molar volume of any gas. So we are dividing with homogeneous thing. 200 cm cube divide 24,000 cm cube, we get mole. And another, when you have number of molecules, certain number of certain some substance, and I convert this into respective moles, what you will do now, you will divide with its Avogadro number. Example, we have 10 to the power 20 molecules of nitrogen gas, then this number of molecules to be divided with Avogadro number, which is 6.02 to the power 23, we get finally a mole. So here you see in all three ways we are doing the same thing. We are dividing with the homogeneous thing to calculate mole. Now our calculation is little opposite. We'll have this time mole, and we want to convert this mole into other units, other amount. The first start with volume. Certain volume of gas you may have, but it's mole, and you want to know what volume it occupies. So this time we're going to multiply this mole. If you multiply this mole, you will get volume, and multiply with molar volume, certainly molar volume, if you convert this into volume. And secondly, you convert this mole into mass. You're doing the same thing, which is multiplication. Multiply this mole again with molar mass, okay, then you get mass. Mole to be converted into number of molecules, mole is multiplied with Avogadro number, we get number of molecules. Again, see, three ways we convert this mole into three different amount, relevant amount. How we do? All three ways we are doing the same thing, that is multiplying. We are multiplying mole with homogeneous thing, okay, we get mass, we get number of molecules, we get number of volume. With example, let's say with example, which is mole to be converted into mass first. Mole to be multiplied with molar mass, we get mass. Example is with 0.100 mole of carbon dioxide, and we multiply this with molar mass of carbon dioxide, then we get this gram of carbon dioxide. Again, another mole to be converted into volume of a gas, we multiply this mole to convert this into respective volume. With examples, let's start with 0.02 mole of nitrogen gas, and we multiply this with 24,000, which is molar volume of gas, then we get 480 cm cube nitrogen gas. And lastly, mole to be converted into what? Number of molecules. The way is still same, is multiplication with Avogadro number. This time Avogadro number, as you want to convert this into number. Example, 0.002 mole of water, and Avogadro number multiplication, we get 1.2 into 10 to the power 21 molecules of water. Now interconversion. This means when you have amount of a substance and you want to convert this amount into other unit, and this is possible via mole. In our previous step we saw when you have mole, we can convert this into easily mass or volume or number. But when you don't have mole but still want to convert a volume of a gas into mass of a gas, how? You must need mole first. So in this calculation, to convert convert volume of a gas into mass, okay, respective mass of the substance, you have to calculate first mole. And in this case you have two steps. In first step you will convert this volume into mole, and this is by dividing. Mole gets smaller, and then mole to be converted into mass of the substance. And in second step, when you convert this mole into mass, you will multiply this mole with molar mass. Let's see with an example, 500 cm cube of carbon dioxide. what mass would it have? So first convert this volume into mole, dividing with molar volume, which is 24,000, and then we get mole, and in second step we multiply. In first step we divide, and second step we multiply. In first step we calculate mole, and in second step we calculate mass, so we multiply and we get mass of carbon dioxide. Another example could be, let's start with mass of a substance, and we want to convert this into number of molecules. So first step is similar, that is to calculate mole, and the way is still same, that is dividing, okay, dividing with molar mass, as this is a mass, divided with molar mass, we get mole. And then second step, mole to be converted into number of molecules. Let's start with an example, 1.8 gram of water. First step to calculate mole, dividing with 18 is the molar mass of water, we get respective mole, which is 0.100. Then this mole to be converted into number of molecules by multiplying this with Avogadro number, then we get 6.02 into 10 to the power 22 molecules. And finally and lastly, consider you have certain number of molecules and you want to convert this into a volume, what volume it should occupy. Then first let's start convert this number of molecules into mole by dividing this number with Avogadro number. Then when you have mole, which to be converted into volume of gas by multiplying. With example, 10 to the power 22 molecules of hydrogen, and divide this with Avogadro number, you get mole, which is here 0.0167, and then this mole to be multiplied with molar volume of gas, because this is volume, so we get volume finally 400.8 cm cube of hydrogen gas. So these are very easy. You can avoid memorizing formula to calculate this type of things. And when in this all calculation, you do these two things: you calculate mole, that is by division, and you convert mole into other units, that is by multiplication. You need to practice more of this type, following this type, okay, get some more samples and practice more, so all things will be easy. Finally, I want to thank you for watching this class, and I hope this class makes your mole calculation much easier. And don't forget to subscribe our videos. Thank you.